You know, have you ever had a dream?
Big.
It's so big and hard, and where you just dream that I am.
I feel that. I feel that in my soul. Man has that many titles?
Of my latest revelation.
You look like a wet dirt rag. Oh, he got roasted. I love it so much. He got finely grilled on both sides. Working.
I was promised a sexy goth chick.
I love it. Not sexy goth chick.
Impossible, even for a dragon.
I don't like this man. He's making dragons look bad.
Just as Teench planned. What?
I hunger. Hunky Dory and call me Boka. Apparently you haven't seen all these. So we're on 38. Come here. Kimry? Come here. Hi, Jan. Yeah, YouTube chat doesn't work today, guys. So I'm gonna have to look at you through the little box I have.
Cetra the Imperishable.
You speak with Cetra, King of Kings. Know that you are not worthy.
I feel that. I feel that in my soul. I'd probably just incinerate him. Or teleport him somewhere. Black hole, maybe. Maybe that would be enough to shrink his massive ego.
You know this will kill the video's retention, right? We need to serve the YouTube audience the most entertaining video possible. We need to serve.
Cetra does not serve.
Okay. Sure would be a shame if the Lord of Change came in clutch right now and helped distort the passage of time a little. Anyway, Cetra the Imperishable, opener of the way, wielder of the divine flame, punisher of nomads, the great unifier, commander of the Golden Legion, sacred of appearance, bringer of light, father of hawks.
Man has some titles that don't even make sense for him. Divine flame, where? Where's your fire? Father of hawks, gross. Was he called King of Appearance? You look like a wet dirt rag.
Builder of cities, protector of the two worlds, keeper of the hours, chosen of Tut, high steward of the horizon, sailor of the great Vitae, sentinel of the two realms, the undisputed, begetter of the begat, scourge of the faithless, carrion feeder, first of the charnel valley, rider.
Carrion feeder makes sense. You look like a wet dirt rag.
Of the sacred chariot, vanquisher of vermin, champion of the death arena, emperor of the shifting sands, he who holds the scepter, great hawk of the heavens.
Wait. I'm going back. What did he say?
The scepter, great hawk of the heavens, arch sultan of Atalanwaker, of the high Rotterdam monarch, of the who holds the scepter, great hawk of the heavens, arch sultan of the death arena, emperor of the shifting.
Let me know in the comments if y'all actually read these subtitles.
Sands, he who holds the scepter, great hawk of the heavens, arch sultan of Atalanwaker, of the high Rotterdam monarch of the sky.
Y'all didn't think I was actually going to type all this. Wait, these are actual titles? Man has that many titles? I don't even care about him anymore. That's how self-centered he is, that he needs that many titles. He's useless to me. Please subscribe and smash that box. Oh, as long as this list still going. Okay, praise the Chaos Gods, we're almost done.
Breaker of Jaff's bonds, the untaxable, and many more.
Bow before your king.
You'd think he'd show a little more gratitude after saying all of that. Whatever happened to courtesy? All of you ungrateful lords are like a bunch of spoiled children taking my advice for granted.
I rule everything.
You do not!
No, you don't. Seriously, for someone who only managed to conquer a useless desert before experiencing the most narcissistic midlife crisis imaginable, you've inflated your resume more than a Soviet general.
Yours is not to question.
If I didn't question you, this would be a really boring video.
Do not defy me.
Calm down, I'm just going to take a closer look at your lore. By all the Chaos Gods, this is some unhinged Marathian Manfred Literally 1 year after you became king, you sacrificed your kids to the gods. That's actually insane. No wonder you aren't in the Order Tide. That's him, officer. Another undercover corn worshipper.
Citra does not serve.
Okay, that is a fantastic alibi. Never mind. My biggest question from your lore is why haven't you conquered regions outside of Nehekara? You've clearly raided the southern realms 12 times already, so why haven't you claimed that land?
When the time is right.
Cetra, I don't know how to ask this, but when will the time be right? You've been alive for centuries. What have you been doing all this time?
Yours is not to question.
In your defense, you clapped some serious cheeks in Norska. That was Poggers.
Destroy them!
To be fair, I will also say you gave a pretty impressive challenge to Nagash during the end times. But now that I'm reading more into your lore, I have a feeling Nagash was actually the good guy.
Citra hates!
Oh, don't get all defensive. Trust me, I'm not one to judge. Just making an observation. Speaking of observations, I noticed that in Warhammer 3 you can finally increase your hero capacity through the mortuary cult. Even with the loss of our favorite jar cheese, this is a huge improvement to your campaign. I've also noticed that you're in a rough starting location. Given your wonderful personality, it's honestly shocking that you rarely survive long enough to recruit a second army.
Prostrate yourself and pray that I do not order your obliteration.
Order your obliteration!
You see, the biggest difference between you and me, Cetra, is that you don't serve anyone, and I serve everyone. And right now, I'd rather serve anyone else. I'm leaving. Stop embarrassing yourself, you shriveled husk. You're like a delusional old celebrity who still thinks people care about them. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, he got roasted. That man was toasted. YouTube chat's still not working, but that was toasting. He got finely grilled on both sides, as a southerner would say. Finely grilled. Black Tower of Arcan.
Arkan the Black, the Leech King.
Arcan. You look like a shriveled napkin, dirt napkin.
I see you're still the leader of the Simps of Nagash. I always thought it was telling that your own faction is named after someone else. You're worse than Katep.
Undead loyalty.
And what did all that unreturned validation get you?
Well, that's a terrible V count? What's a V count unit?
Handful of terrible vampire count units you can't even recruit because you don't want to waste a building slot.
My master will return.
I mean, it's inevitable if Creative Assembly wants to take more of my hard-earned money. So, what are you going to do once Nagash finally returns?
Machinations.
Wow, you have no idea. I just realized I'm so used to seeing you with that iconic staff. I completely forgot that it belongs to Nagash. I guess you'll have to give it up to him.
Nagash commands.
Does he have a loaner he can give you?
No.
Oof. My condolences on the loss of your staff. I hear they have pills for that, but I don't know if they'll work on the undead.
My Black Tower will return.
Why are we talking about my man's privates?
I thought the same thing when I was younger. Speaking of your actual staff, for a legendary item belonging to the strongest necromancer in the world, these buffs are pretty mid.
Nagash was weak. You are not him.
Stay out of this, Manfred. Nobody likes you. It's a real shame the game encourages your faction to ally with him. I'd sooner go blind as I'm seconds away from reading the Tome of Fates. Write that down! Write that down! Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. matter how common your legendary items are, because the developers made your campaign significantly easier in Warhammer 3.
You are wrong.
Seriously, you start out with an extra settlement, an extra army, and you can conquer your first enemy on turn 1. No one's campaign difficulty lowered more than yours. I swear one of those devs has the hots for you.
No, this cannot be.
Oh, come on now. No need to be like that. Having an easy campaign doesn't make you less of a legendary lord. Having a blind loyalty to an evil necromancer prone to apocalyptic levels of destruction does make you inferior, though.
Curse this! Curse all!
I'm just looking at your lore and it's pretty disappointing.
God damn.
Wait, you're the one who sent a vampire to destroy the French. That was you. Oh wow, I take back everything bad I ever said about you, Archon. You're a hero.
Do not lie to me.
Oh, snap it, Cetra. Good grief. With your diplomacy penalties drawn to you like a moth to flame, and he might still be mad about last Saturday's episode. I'm leaving!
He's coming back with you. You're both leaving him. Great Icket Claw. Oh, it's Haven. He's gonna say the special word, isn't he? He'll say the special word, I'm sure he will.
Claw.
Skavenbright's greatest, best inventor!
I would call you my second favorite war criminal, but to become a war criminal, you have to violate laws. Since I'm pretty sure the only Skaven law is to be obsessed with Warpstone, it looks like you're covered under the Council of 13.
More Warpstone!
I can definitely understand why you're everyone's favorite Skaven lord. The units your DLC added are absolutely terrifying in combat.
Exosuit ready!
You literally dragged the entire Skaven race kicking and screaming through the Industrial Revolution, provided units straight out of World War I into a fantasy world where most factions are still fighting with clubs.
Bigger warp forges!
That alone would make you a formidable legendary lord, but then you went and provided insane buffs to those new units.
Tinker! My
Tinker!
You really skipped the Stealth 101 classes at Skavenblight University. You have all the subtlety of a doom rocket to the face.
Engineer of Scryer!
I'll never forgive you for hiding 2 of your Forbidden Workshop upgrades behind a scroll. For someone obsessed with innovation, you should seriously invest in user interface testing. Hundreds of people never saw those upgrades.
Small brain!
Wow, you would make fun of your own player base. Oh, and I haven't even mentioned the nuclear bomb you created.
Kill contraptions!
Perhaps it would be prudent for the inventor of the Doomsphere not to start his laboratories underneath the most important Skaven city.
Bad idea, not mine!
Then again, you people clearly don't worry about simple things like fratricide, war crimes, or OSHA regulations.
Where's the backstab? He's not saying backstab. Chat.
What are your priorities anyway?
It's good for games.
Sorcery! Death!
I should have figured you're like Oppenheimer if he was a rat who literally regretted nothing. You're so determined to burn the whole planet to prove your nuclear doomspheres work. If you ever succeed, I'm certain you'll slowly atrophy like a senile wasting away in a retirement home.
I refuse!
That's what I said too. Next thing you know, I'm blind, flaccid, and somehow at the mercy of 96 different legendary lords. Not to mention the Chaos Gods. Life is strange like that.
Not logical!
Oh, that's the point. It never was.
Here for the fun, Argonian.
Anyway, I should probably leave before I'm the unfortunate victim of another workplace accident.
Where are my schematics? Malfunction!
It blew up. Bye! Hope you find your mom! Guess you were wrong. Yeah, fine. Isle of the Crimson Skull.
I love a good kaboom.
Yuanbo the Jade Dragon, master of the meteor winds.
Bokathedragon, the celestial
Dragon.
keeper of Wuxing.
Wow, those are your generic lines. Your dialogue is about as boring and generic as your DLC. Creative Assembly really did your voice actor dirty. I have a feeling you won't talk much during this video.
Beyond the dictates of harmony.
Was that a long-winded, passive-aggressive way of disagreeing with me? Good grief. What is it with everyone being so passive-aggressive these days? I understand America just held an election, but would it kill you to speak plainly around me?
First, move a mountain for me.
I'll be honest, this is kind of how I would treat someone like this. I'd just say very, like, obscure, long-winded things to mess with him.
Anyway, it's an honor to meet you. I'm always happy to talk to someone employing blue birds to spy on people. Call it a personal bias. I also felt like raising my credit score without going all the way to China.
Through me.
Honestly, now that I think about it, we aren't actually that far from Cathay. I guess it's hard to think like that because no one actually uses sea lanes.
Not a viable plan.
Yeah, roughly 20% of my audience agree. I'd rather just stay here and help you conquer Lustria.
Rouse for battle!
Anyway, now that I'm reading your lore, I just realized that on paper, you're another boring bureaucrat like Epidemius, but you're also so much more. When you aren't being mistaken for the Emperor, you're the best mage, supreme swordsman, master statesman, the only one responsible enough to command the secret service of suspiciously Tzeentch-like birds. You're the royal architect, and most impressively, you can humiliate your sister on a whim without any pushback. So you're like the Cathay version of Neferata. I know I already brought this up in Noctilus and Vlad's videos, but I'm going to keep bringing it up until we get her. We've been waiting for Neferata since Warhammer 2, and we still haven't seen her. I was promised a sexy goth chick, and instead all I got was an old crone.
Plans.
Old crone. Not sexy goth chick. Indeed.
Are afoot.
I mean, if she's the master manipulator, she could already be in the game, and we just don't know. But somehow I doubt that. Yuanbo, I still have no idea why you couldn't bring a tanky melee hero to the Cathay roster. Imagine having a faction of terrible heroes who can't even hold back melee infantry. Kolek would never put up with that.
The Emperor disagrees.
Don't stand there and mumble something about how the Gate Master counts as a tanky hero. Do you think that Beitar could hold back a charge of Chaos Warriors? Just look at him. Even with the inured trait, his stats are mid. I'm especially angry because your DLC added a Celestial General Lord to the Cathay roster. How hard would it have been to make a Celestial Captain Hero as well?
Impossible. Even for a dragon.
I don't like this man. He's making dragons look bad. Can we fire this one?
Anyway, I digress. I will reluctantly admit that your faction provided an enjoyable faction update for Cathay. Most of us can't even balance a relationship or a budget, and frankly couldn't be bothered to balance a bullshit mechanic in a game we only have 2 hours a day to play before crashing to sleep. This is a much better system.
This will stand.
Anyway, I think we should conquer Lustria now.
Cathayans, to war!
Show them your jade-throbbing divine mandate and all that.
With the dragon's fang.
Ah, that's a good one. Did I ever mention that Archon called his worm the Black Tower?
Paltry threat.
Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe.
He's skinny. Still think we should fire him though. He looks big. I mean, he's making the dragon look bad. But I do like that he praises the dragon. One person asked for him. I like how all the other ones have had like lots of people saying it across the screen. We'll get to this guy, one person. Just one person. I love it. I love it so much.
All right, I really wanted to do this one. Manfred von Karstein, I can finally say how much I despise... What? Kairos, what are you doing here? Ugh, today was Baldy's turn.
The time is not right.
I guess the Lord of Change really wanted to change this one.
I have scried all of time.
Good grief, remind me to apologize to Katep for talking slow. Would it kill you to talk a little faster?
That is not how the great game is played.
Speaking of the great game, I do prefer how the forces of Tzeentch fight over the other Chaos factions. Instead of ramming our heads into the enemy, we focus on spamming spells and ranged attacks. A lot more subtle compared to the Brain Dead, the Hornbag, and the Smelly One. This may also be why some people consider your campaign so hard. They have to bother learning the winds of magic mechanic before they can abuse it, and would rather brute force their way into victory. Well, that doesn't really matter anymore, as the Changeling is objectively way better. Actually, the Blue Scribes are also better at spell casting than you. But hey, it could be worse. At least you aren't Daniel.
The well.
At least you aren't Daniel. Damn, Daniel's catching strays.
Speaking of the Well of Eternity, I'm reading your lore, and I'm still amazed you survived that. Daddy Tzeentch really did just yeet you in there. He must have thought you were pretty disposable.
We witnessed eternity.
I can imagine that would mess anyone up. Apparently you used to have one head, and now only one of your two heads speaks the truth, while the other utters an equally believable lie. That's actually a level of trolling I can respect.
The mocking washer.
So let me get this straight. You can only see the past and the future, but you wanted to peck out Urson's eyes to also see the present. Seriously, that doesn't even make sense. Like, what's stopping you from just seeing the immediate future?
I am prevented.
So I guess you can only see the future based on the present. And if the present changes, it will affect the future too. That must be how Nurgle defeated you in Bretonnia.
Yes.
Just explaining your condition nearly gave me a stroke.
Are they having a conversation with basic? It feels like he's having a conversation with this. I like how he's using their like basic lines to just like have a conversation with them.
I need to know, all-seeing bird.
What's hilarious is this one's doing it even better than all the
button.
others.
It shall be.
That is reassuring. Since you can see all the past and future, can you let me know if you see Oxyotl around? I know you start close to him, and that wily gecko has been following me for some time now. He's got to be the reason Cetra keeps finding me.
A complex conundrum. I decline.
You won't help a fellow follower of Tzeentch.
The weave is unstable.
Well, it's a good thing this video is dropping in the month
He just wants to troll him. He's like, ooh, funny. Someone's following you that's invisible that you can't see.
of November. I think I know what bird I'm bringing to Thanksgiving.
I have obliterated.
Is that considered cannibalism?
You.
Not yet, you haven't. Good luck getting my help now. If I run into Urson's corpse, I'll destroy his eyes myself. Hold on, I forgot my next lines. Let me pull up the script. Editor's note. The script is unfinished, just as Tzeentch planned. What?
Why is that so funny? The script is unfinished. Just his plan. Why does the advisor like collect so much? I think it's because he's got 4 legs.
Okay, remember, when you see this guy, you're going to tell him how ridiculous his faction is. You can do this. Kolek Sun Eater.
Kolek Sanita, Herald of the Tempest, Star Crusher, Storm Caller.
Wow, you have a really cool voice. You know, have you ever had a dream where you just dreamed that I can't even begin to describe what an incredible honor it is to meet you.
What?
I'm dead serious. You're definitely an OG. You've been in this game since the very start, even if you were technically part of one of the worst DLCs in the series. But you were the most fun from that awful pre-order DLC, and now even more so since the Warriors of Chaos rework.
This serves the Dark Powers.
I honestly think that you're the Warhammer of the series, not Carl Franz or Harry the Hammer. I mean, look at that thing.
It's big.
It's so
Big
big
hammer.
and hard.
Oh yes, the spoilers come.
Kolek, I need to tell you about all the bulls. To advising dwarfs.
Not ever.
I know I hated it. I can't take it anymore. Just let me stay with the Heralds of the Tempest, please.
It shall be.
Oh, thank the Chaos Gods. I don't think I could handle another transfer. Kairos keeps texting me to hang out, but I really don't want to. Even the Sinch factions are kind of weird.
Yes. Bring the storm.
I will say, I always thought
He's
it
like,
was
yes,
to
keep it
confederate
up.
the other
Keep up
warriors of
the
Chaos
rose.
legendary lords. My thoughts, exactly. And to add insult to injury, Archie has the gall to declare war on you while you're curb-stomping Tamarkan.
Fool.
I couldn't agree more. Well, you know what? You were better off without him anyway. He should have joined you when he had the chance. It's not like he's the proud lineage of a living mountain.
God of mountains.
Hell, Archie was so scared of your dad when he fetched his Chaos Sword, he nearly shit himself.
Dominance.
Anyway, I really think we should collab sometime for some tier list videos.
Yes.
I would love to rank the other legendary lords with you. When should we make that video?
Now.
Oh, snap, Cetra's back. Good grief, he won't stop following me even this far north. It's a good thing I'm with you, right, Kolek? Kolek, you can take him, right? I guess this is why you're not supposed to meet your heroes. This battle might be closer than I thought. I should leave.
Attack! You dare? My wrath! Are you a god? Perish!
I guess Kolek did in fact put up with that.
He was fighting pretty good. I was starting to cheer for him. Swamp, May.
Lord Skrulk, the most corrupted one.
I am the Plague Lord.
The Plague Lord.
Okay, this is ridiculous. The Plague Lord. Not to mention your whole unique mechanic is that you spread plagues. You're just a Skaven version of Nurgle. Now that I think about it. By all the Chaos Gods. How did I never see this before? Are you all related or something?
Join us.
Like any good follower of Siege, I'm going to ignore the terrifying implications of my latest revelation for the rest of this video.
A bold move?
A bold move?
Looking at you is like looking at the
Who is
Chinese
this?
knockoff, STD-riddled version of Rufus from Kim Possible.
This is Gaming
Now that I
Ramblings.
think about it, that actually makes sense.
Gaming
Considering a
Rambles.
certain entertainment conglomerate that shall not be named has a Skaven for their mascot.
The Hornet One disagrees.
In all seriousness, Lord Skrulk, your appearance is as pathetic as it is unhinged. I can't believe you clawed your own eyes out after you finally met someone dirtier than you. That's some simp behavior.
My eyes gone, but I see.
But enough about your embarrassing aura.
Pestilent aura.
Let's talk about your campaign. Are you ready for Gore Rock to roll up on you faster than the CIA deposing a Latin American dictator?
Not ever.
How's your army looking?
Lastria is mine.
Wow. Not only are you completely screwed, but you're also delusional. And to think I used to feel bad for Marcus Wolfhart. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Decay and die.
Somehow I don't think that will inspire the clan rats that make up your army. And as for your lore, I don't know exactly what to say about you. Your story is as long as it is empty.
Long as it is empty. What's he mean by that? Is it empty or is it long?
For years you did nothing but spread plagues only to be sent to Lustria. And the most exciting part of that operation wasn't even led by you. Seriously, what have you been doing all this time?
Fight, kill, infect.
Ikit created some of the best war machines ever. Throt was playing 40,000 Emperor and eating his underlings, and Queek was doing everyone a favor by invading the dwarves. What about you? Apart from ending up in an ambush, what have you achieved? You're the Hellman Gorst of the Skaven, with the only difference that his zombies are definitely better than your plague monks.
No, no.
Also, I think I should be brutally honest for a second. Where do all of those identical warrior lords keep coming from?
Scurry forth. Clan accord.
Never mind, I'm smelling a lot of cheese, so forget I asked. Okay, I think I hear Gore Rock getting closer. I'm leaving.
I am blind to this stink stench of failure.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Kill for clan.
That was Gaming Rambles, guys. That was Gaming Rambles. Watch one more. We'll watch one more. Give me one more. Throt? Who the heck is Throt?
Throt the Unclean.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
First, the fact that you hold the title the Unclean instead of the walking corpse that is Lord Skrulk is truly telling. You're the only Skaven who managed to terrify other Skaven with your hygiene standards.
Harvest organs.
Throt, I've been doing this for a while, and I've never bothered mentioning this with my previous clients. So believe me when I say that your idle animations are completely unhinged.
Endless hunger.
Unclean throat between you, Queek Headgiver, and Tretch Tailcraver. I think there's a homosexual nickname theme going on with the Skaven. Maybe that explains why Gorich is so close to you.
Twisted flesh.
Regardless of your sexual preferences, I will make fun of you, for the Lord of Change demands equal trolling.
No, no.
Of all the obese people in this game, you are the best. But don't get too happy. Your only decent rival is a failed orc warlord, and the other fat losers are greasy American murder hobos, an opera star long past her prime, and sickly bureaucrats.
Must gorge feed first.
Muscorch!
Anyways, I think it's hilarious creative assembly put you right next to Costalton. The devs seemed to agree that two of the most disgusting lords should kill each other, despite the fact that they specifically pitted you against the Twilight Sisters in your trailer. Seriously? The Twilight Sisters, has anyone on this entire continent ever seen them?
I'm not fool.
Back when DLC still had some self-respect, this wasn't an issue. Hellebrone and Alariel are 3 march stances away. Tarox and Oxyotl are also close. Even cases like Nakai and Wolfheart aren't as bad because Nakai is supposed to build into that invasion. But for some reason, you and the sisters will likely never fight unless the player interferes.
Meat specimens!
You wouldn't be the first obese man unsuccessfully trying to meet models, but I admire your determination.
Trying to beat models, that's funny. That's you know, that's the perfect roast for the end of this. Oh, hi.
Speaking of your campaign, I think it's a cruel joke that your quest battle with Gorich still reveals the Warhammer 2 version of Hell Pit.
Good for experiment trial.
Oh, I'd give up the Tome of Fates now to go back to a time before these stupid control points. You truly never know what you've got until it's gone.
You've lost control of a command post.
Experiment's not finished.
Good grief, you sound like the subreddit. Anyway, I see you've been working on new growing juices for your rat ogres. That must be the least subtle euphemism I've ever heard for performance-enhancing drugs.
Man once, now monster.
Let's hope the World Anti-Doping Agency doesn't catch on to your methods. Throt the Unclean, the verminous visionary of Clan Mulder. Truly, you're the pinnacle of Skaven ambition, if that ambition is a deranged Frankenstein complex fueled by warpstone-induced madness.
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment!
Your
Experiment!
innovations have turned the Under Empire into a petting zoo.
All I gotta
of
say is one of the
grotesque
coolest units is these guys. It's got like skulls and what the hell, man? Like they're the coolest units I've seen. Skaven knows how to have cool units, apparently.
monstrosities that even your fellow ratmen whisper about behind your hunched back. I've always appreciated the potential options you provide in your flesh laboratory mechanic. Even though you know well I'm going straight for cellular instability.
Master Mutator!
Anyway, I appreciate the new brood horrors you added to
That's
the
not a
game.
legendary hero. That's not just a regular... What you call it? Rat ogre?
But I think all of Kislev is coming.
Big problem, yes?
What are you planning to do about the Russian threat?
Stupid man-thing brain, make it weak, frail!
I am what? Did you just insult me?
Me so hungry. Hungry.
Okay, I literally just saw you eat 2 times your body weight and now you want to eat me? I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Not yet. I hunger!
I
Don't forget to like and
hunger!
subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe to the advisor. I like him. He's funny. Smoke a bumba! Rat ogres are cool.